Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Yashamati Priya Devi Dasi from Chicago, Elgin. Once again, welcoming all of you to the mid-morning japa session, and I thank all of you for attending this session and giving your beautiful association. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. Let us move to our next part of the session, which is Sri Caitanya Bhagavat. But before we start our session, may I know who all have joined this call?
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances, Shri Prabhupada. This is Pritivailsini Dasi from Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you for your welcoming, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Pritivilasini Devidasi Mataji, Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining and giving your beautiful association. We are eagerly waiting for the Katha for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on your lotus mount. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
Yashumati Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devdasi from College Station, Texas. Sorry, Neetu Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharika Devi Dasi Mataji, Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining every single day and giving your beautiful association, and all glories to your services, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Nitu Mataji, Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining every single day and giving your beautiful association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Yashomati Mataji. Dandat pranams to you. Dandat pranams to all devotees here. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Sasumi from Chennai, India.
Hare Krishna, Sumi Mataji, Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining every single day and giving your beautiful association. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody else who would like to introduce themselves?
Vinita Mataji, I think we got the wrong title in the YouTube.
Sorry, I'll fix that.
No problem. I'll start record.
Okay. So, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa Group. Before we start today's session, I would like to read Srila Prabhupada's quote for today, December 11th. When we simply remember to accept the control of Krishna and not to act independently, then all fortune is automatically present. Later to Brahmananda, December 11, 1968. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Such a wonderful quote. So today we are so fortunate to have Her Grace Pritivilasini Devidasi Mataji on the topic of Sri Caitanya Bhagavat Antya Khand, Chapter 4, verse number 267 to 304. Thank you very much, Mataji. Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much for giving your beautiful association to
Thank
this
you.
Sangha and very, very valuable time and association to us this morning and enlightening us on this topic of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat. I now hand over call to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. We are very eagerly waiting.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you, Yashomati Mataji, for your warm welcoming. And thank you, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, for your organizing, and Sunil Prabhu. It was such a beautiful chanting. Thank you so much for starting the call with such a beautiful chanting. We are reading Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata and we'll start with the prayers. Jayati Jayati Deva Krishna Chaitanya Chandra Jayati Jayati Kirti Stasya Nitya Pavitra Jayati Jayati Bhratya Stasva Vishveshma Murti Jayati Jayati Nrityam Tasya Sarva Priyanam आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातौ सङ्कीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युवधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ. We have to read from verse 267, Antya Leela, chapter 4. ॐ ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं कृष्णचैतन्यमीश्वरम्. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. The context to these verses is that Mahaprabhu is in Shantipur and Shachi Mata has come to see him. And Shachi Mata is very delighted to see Mahaprabhu. And past 2 days, we have been seeing the beautiful relationship between Mahaprabhu and Shachi Mata, how nicely they were interacting. Just to give a context, Mahaprabhu had already taken sannyas and he tried to go to Vrindavan multiple times. One of his attempts is mentioned in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. I think that was the first attempt, if I'm not wrong. And this is the second attempt of seeing our Roop and Sanatan and Ramkeli. Mahaprabhu, he goes ahead and he decides to go to Shantipur, and there Mother Shachi, who is the mother of Mahaprabhu, comes to see him. In the previous 2 classes, which were very beautiful, we saw how Shachi Devi came. Mahaprabhu offered beautiful prayers. Mahaprabhu was in ecstasy offering these prayers, and how the importance of mother was highly stressed in the previous session and their sweet relationship. And so we'll continue from this particular verse.
Hare Krishna Mataji, your voice is disturbing. It's going like soft.
Okay, I'll try to be loud. Okay.
Sorry, Mataji.
No problem, Mataji. Computer is also getting old. I'm also getting old. Okay. 267. आईरा भक्तिरा सीमा केवलिते पारे गौरचंद्र अवतरणा याहरा उधरे. Gaurachandra appeared from the womb of Mother Sachi. Therefore, who can describe the extent of her devotional service? So basically, if the Lord is choosing somebody as his mother, then she must be very special, right? She must be doing a lot of devotional service. We have seen even in the previous class how Prishni Sutabadi performed so many austerities to become the mother of the Lord. And in contrast, we also have the austerities that was performed by Yashoda Maya as this Yashoda Maya Nanda Maharaj as which Vasu? I don't know. I just went blank. I don't know why I said that also. Okay. Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj, who were they? Anybody remembers? Prishni, Sutapava, Devaki, and Vasudev. There is this Vasu who was, and his wife, Dronadara. Yeah. Sorry. So Drona and Dara, they also performed austerities to have the Lord as their son. But however, they just didn't ask that the Lord should become my son. Rather, they wanted to see the childhood pastimes of the Lord. And they wanted the devotional service to be spread far and wide by the advent of the Lord. So their prayers was for the benefit of all the devotees. So definitely, their intention and their desire was a little superior in Shukdev Goswami's opinion. And they had Krishna as their son in his childhood pastimes. But Devaki, yes, she gave birth to Krishna. It's a great thing. She's a wonderful devotee. But unfortunately, in her case, she could not see the childhood pastimes of Sri Krishna. But Devaki was very fortunate that she could see the later pastimes of the Lord. But again, our Yashoda Maya, she was in so much separation after Krishna went to Mathura, and she could not witness his pastimes beyond that age. But however, here we have Mother Shachi, who is the mother of Lord Gauranga. She is able to see not only the childhood pastimes of Mahaprabhu, but she was very fortunate that Mahaprabhu, though he had taken sannyas, from time to time he would come to see her and pay his obeisances to her. In ancient times, in the Vaishnava culture, it is fine to go and meet your mother and pay obeisances to your mother. But generally, they don't go back to their wives. That is what the culture is after taking sannyas. But the mother becomes very fortunate. She has a very special position where even if a person has taken sannyas, when they see their mother, they should fall down like a rod. You can see multiple sannyasis even to this day who follow this etiquette. By chance, if their mother has come, they have to do dandavat. They just fall down like a rod because the mother is such an important personality in one's life. And yesterday also we were seeing how the mother, there is this pure bond between the mother and the child that is not really seen so much in other relationships. Mm. So this Ai means mother. This Ai Shachidevi, she was extremely fortunate. She was able to see Mahaprabhu's little pastimes when he was a young child, and also he was able to see Mahaprabhu's later pastimes, if not regularly, at least once in a while. So this is the glory of Mother Shachi. Who can describe her extent of devotional service? प्राकृत शब्दे ओ ये वाबाबीक आई आई शब्द प्रभावे तहार दुख नाई. Even if one utters the word I as a mundane word, by the influence of the word I, one will be freed from all sufferings. If the respectable Shachi Devi, the mother of Gaura, is addressed in the uncultured language as Agi, all one's miseries will be destroyed. This is very beautiful. When we think of Mother Yashoda, Maya Yashoda, when we think of Mother Shachi, Ai Shachi, when we think about the very close associate of the Lord, who's very dear to the Lord, we meditate on them and we call out their names. It may be like mundane syllables, but it makes you very pure. We know the incident of Sriman Mahaprabhu who would chant Gopi, 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 and people would correct Mahaprabhu. They would say, "What is this Gopi? You should be chanting Krishna's names." But what was Mahaprabhu doing? Mahaprabhu was so absorbed in the mood of the gopis that he was worshipping the devotees of the Lord in his heart, and therefore in that absorption he was calling out Gopi, Gopi, Gopi. Similarly, if someone is very absorbed in thinking about the devotees of the Lord, like Ai Shachi, Maya Yashoda, or the gopis, whoever it may be, they reap great benefit. Krishna is very, very happy when his devotees are glorified over his glorification, right? So Ai did so much devotional service, and if one thinks of Ai, even in an uncultured language, still one's miseries will be destroyed. This is actually the part of Raganuga Bhakti. What do we have to do in Raganuga Bhakti, which is the ultimate aim of all the sadhakas? We have to catch hold of a Ragatmika devotee and meditate on the wonderful qualities of the Ragatmika devotees. Like, for example, here the Ragatmika devotee is Aishachi. A person, like yesterday also Prabhu was mentioning this. He was telling a person who's in Vatsalya Rasa has this very sweet connection to these verses. It is like eating a full feast for them when they meditate on the glories of Mother Shachi. Now, one may say, hey, you're talking too much. We don't talk about all this in the class. We just talk about Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti and we are done. But Prabhupada himself, in the very beautiful purports of Srimad Bhagavatam, especially in the purport of Damodar Leela, when Mother Yashoda is churning the rod and she's making butter for Krishna, there is a description of how Mother Yashoda looks. She's wearing nice, beautiful garments. She's having bangles in her hand. There are beads of perspiration. And in complete absorption, she is singing the glories of Krishna. When these verses come, Srila Prabhupada says, a person who would aspire in a particular rasa should meditate on the features of such a ragatmika devotee, like Mother Yashoda. He says that in the purport openly. So here also we see, if you just call out Ai, thinking of Mother Shachi, one's miseries are all vanquished. That is what is mentioned here. Text 270. এখানে হইলা আনন্দ সমুচয়া মানুষেরা শাকিতে কিলাহ কাহা হইয়া. Human beings have no power to describe the happiness that was experienced there when Mother Shachi was interacting with Mahaprabhu. 271. Nityananda Mahatma Mahamata Arya Santoshe Parananda Sindhu Maje Bhasena Harishe. When the greatly intoxicated Nityananda saw how happy Mother Shachi was, he joyfully floated in an ocean of transcendental ecstasy. Nityananda Prabhu was Balaram himself, we know that. And he was in constant association of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu under multiple circumstances. And uh, it is nice that Mother Shachi would tell Nityananda Prabhu that he should very carefully take care of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, this Nityananda Prabhu, when he saw how happy Mother Shachi was, he was in ecstasy. When we see the happiness of devotees, another devotee feels million times more happiness than the devotee who is directly interacting with the Lord. This is also the philosophy in our Gaudiya Vaishnavism. We say that the Manjaris in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is described